So we got a AITAH for y'all,
Am
an
I the
AI.
asshole?
We got an AI
With
TI
Dash and JD.
AITA. My bad. I said TI.
Is it SZA or is it the candy that's making you just a little loopy?
We'll never know. All right. This one says, "Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend because of a quote unquote caught cheating prank? I, 26-year-old male, broke up with my girlfriend, 25, female, of 2 years because of something that happened recently. And now my friends are saying I massively overreacted. So, a few days ago, my girlfriend and a close mutual friend decided to play a prank on me. The prank was that they filmed the scenario where I quote unquote caught them in bed together, pretending that they were hooking up. They set up
What? I'm listening. I'm just.
they set up a hidden camera in the
Mhm.
bedroom, and when I walked in, I saw him in just boxers and my girlfriend in a bra and panties, straddling him, acting like they were mid hookup. To make it more realistic, they even had some noises. They even made some noises and tried to act like it was happening for real. I was shocked, furious, and immediately confronted them as I thought it was real at first, like an actual betrayal. And then I walked out of the room and started leaving the house when they followed me screaming it was just a prank, and then showed me the video they'd been recording. To be honest, I felt completely betrayed, not just by the idea of the prank, but also because of how they had gotten undressed to film it. I know it's meant to be funny to some people, but for me, it felt disrespectful, and I was hurt. The whole thing felt like a violation of trust, even though I know they weren't actually cheating. I told her I couldn't be in a relationship with someone who would do something like that, and I ended things that night right there. She's devastated, and our friends have been telling me I overreacted. They think it was just a harmless prank and I should have taken it better. But I can't shake the feeling that it crossed the line for me, especially with how intimate and uncomfortable it felt to see them in that situation, even if it wasn't real. Now I'm left wondering if I made the right decision. I'm starting to doubt myself because everyone seems to think I blew it out of proportion. Edit. I did not expect this many responses. Thank you guys. She posted here earlier and sent me a link to her post. I know she wants me to watch the video to prove it was all a setup and plan, but I feel she doesn't get that I'm upset about her disregard and disrespect for me and our relationship. Anyways, I'm going to sign off for the night. Update. This is wild.
I love when they do updates.
Update. My ex-girlfriend was really upset with all the hate she received online and blamed me for painting her in a bad light. I told her I did no such thing. She just didn't like that she got called out on her behavior. The mutual friend who was part of the prank is now also pissed off at me, saying that I went way overboard. I told them both to fuck off.
Okay. I mean,
I told them both to fuck off and have blocked their numbers. Our friends have since started taking this more seriously after reading some of the comments on here. And with a few taking my side and saying that like what my girlfriend did and the friend was horrible. What my girlfriend and the friend did was horrible. Others still think this was all unnecessary and I should have just laughed it off and moved on. Your thoughts?
I think everybody's an asshole here.
Everybody. Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
so maybe not the person who's upset, but
Maybe not the guy who made the post.
the guy who made the post, I don't think he's an asshole. I don't know if the punishment
Fits the
fits the
crime.
crime, but I don't think it makes him an asshole. I think that if he can't get past seeing them that way, then they're just gonna continue. They're just gonna have problems down the road.
Okay.
Um, I don't think that it means that he's an asshole. I think they put him uh, in a challenging situation, and he feels how he feels about it.
Right.
He didn't put himself in this position.
No, they did.
They did. So whatever the consequences of their actions are is on them. As far as the friends taking sides, I just think I get that y'all understand that it was a prank, but it also didn't happen to you. Also, I think what may be happening here, this is just a guess, because he
Okay.
doesn't actually say this. But I think part of what's happening here is the idea of these two people spending the time together to concoct this prank, to spend whatever time they did half naked,
Right.
to have her straddle him and all of that. There is an intimacy there that no one's talking about.
Well, that's
And
what he
he
said.
sees it.
Yeah.
And maybe no one else is picking up on that. But that's what I immediately thought when he was like, I just can't get it out of my head that they were in that position. I think he's thinking about how intimately they had to get involved with each other in order to pull this off.
Absolutely.
Also, just so y'all know, pranks are supposed to be funny. They're not supposed to be hurtful.
Well, but see, that's the problem. Today on the internet, that's not what pranks are. Today on the internet, they want to do pranks that completely ruin lives, but then act like, no, no, but it was a prank. Please, just laugh. It was a prank. It's like this is a burn your house down prank. I'm gonna
Right.
act like I'm gonna pour gasoline all over your apartment and act like I'm gonna burn your house down, but I'm not. It's just a prank.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like
Me either.
I don't play like that.
And so that was that was what I thought about, and that's what the first comment in your screenshot that you sent me shows.
Mhm.
The first comment was, "Why does your girlfriend of 2 years not know you well enough to know that you wouldn't like something like this?"
Right.
It's a valid question. So I'm gonna say no. I don't think he's the asshole, but yes, I do think he overreacted. I don't think that we need to break up, but I do think we need to have some serious conversations about what is going on in our relationship
Mhm.
and why you're such a doof that you think this is okay. Like why you're such a doof that you think this is what you should be doing and this is what's hot in the streets. And even if it is what's hot in the streets, why you have to partake in it?
It's
Just because SZA is rolling around naked in the grass, don't mean everybody now gotta go get an alien body painted suit and go roll around in the grass. She's an icon. She looks great. It don't mean everybody gotta do it, right? And
what
so it's
is
the
wrong
same
with you?
because I'm just making the point that sometimes I said, what makes you think that's hot in the streets? And now I'm flipping it and saying, even if it is what's hot in the streets, what makes you have to participate in it?
Sure. Yeah, I don't I'm just like, what? Like, why did he's your boyfriend? You want him to catch you? You want
So
him to
that's the
think.
prank. Mad people do that
I know
prank.
it's a
But
prank,
that's
but
my
you
point.
want him to
Why?
think even for a second that you were sleeping with one of your
Yeah.
mutual friends.
Yes, that's the
What
prank.
a
Yes.
weird thing to like. I don't understand what people get off on because why would you
Well,
want to do that to someone? Why
so
would
they
you
want to
want
go
to make
viral
why would you want to make him think that even for a moment?
because the virality is more enticing than keeping your relationship intact.
That's so gross to me. I just feel like I don't play with people's feelings. So I don't like things like this because I get it. Like sometimes you want to have a joke and you want to be funny and you want to do a prank. I mean, like spray the super soaker on him while he's sleeping. I don't know. Like
I don't do
things,
that either.
I'm just saying things that are fun, right? Like I don't know.
Less harmful.
You know, less harmful. Hide in the closet in a, I don't know, people don't like clowns, but in some sort of costume or something and jump out and say, "Hey, surprise!" A
Right.
prank. Like, I don't know. I'm not good at pranks. But my point here is this this is hurtful.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, and the fact that you don't understand that it's hurtful, I feel like is more of a reason why this relationship can't work because
Because you're an inconsiderate bitch.
yeah, like what do you and then now the friends are rallying behind it. The friends are involved and they're
Well,
like,
let's keep in mind that she's 25. How old are her
I mean, they're
friends?
both, yeah, they're 25 and 26. So they're not that old. But also, I just feel like at 25, y'all don't know that y'all don't know. Y'all don't know that this is not okay.
Right.
Y'all don't know that this would hurt somebody's this you thought this wouldn't hurt somebody's feelings if you
Right.
did this to them? Sure, at some point you say, "Oh, haha, surprise, we were joking." But the damage
Surprise.
right, but the damage is already done. And what for? Like,
His dick was hard, but it wasn't in me.
nah. Either they fucking or they getting ready to fuck.
Ah.
You think things are platonic between the two friends?
Don't listen. If I walk into my apartment where I live with my girlfriend or whatever, if my girlfriend says, "Hey, come over," I come over and she is straddling another man, prank or not prank, we got a lot to talk about. Like, what's good with you?
Like, why
What
is
makes
this
you
your
think,
what you're doing in your spare time?
right? You ain't got a book to read. You ain't got a side hustle that we're working on that you need to be packing up and shipping. You don't have any. You don't got some food to cook for both of us. You ain't finding what we about to watch on Max. This is it. This is what you want to do with your social media because that's what it's for. It's for social media.
Yeah, I mean, I figured it was for social media, but like, at what cost?
Well,
Because social
that's what I
media is
always say,
not
right?
real. Social media is not real life.
But that's what I always say. People will do things for clicks and likes, but not care about the consequences. And so, yeah, I think he's extreme. I don't think a breakup is necessary. But I ain't mad at him either because, yo, what's up with you?
Yeah.
Like, just can't wild out for the internet. And if that's what you choose to do, you can. Yeah, you can. Yes, it is your right as an American citizen. But
Hmm.
then you don't need to be my lady.
Be my sweet lady.